said we're lucky to have got this far, and that it's not worth fighting for. The words are written on the wall. Come on and fight back, no starting over again. We'll take it right back from the ones we're again. It's time to rise up, even though they left us for dead. This is our last stand. Take a chance now and draw a line in the sand. It's in our hands now, no living with regret. It's time to rise up, even though they left us for dead. This is our last stand. This is our last
If you smell what the rock is cooking. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a WWE Wrestling Talk Show with Reese Rock Jones, and
Sean Randy Smith.
today we are here to talk about the SmackDown detour on the road to WrestleMania, the return of the Elimination Chamber.
Yes, the first live view of the road to WrestleMania, which takes us a detour to the Elimination Chamber.
Now, the match card features 7 matches, 3 of which happen to be women's matches, which I think is the most women's matches on a pay-per-view card that I can remember seeing.
Same here.
And of course, the main attraction is of course the Elimination Chamber match.
Yes, which was first invented by Eric Bischoff.
Yes, the Elimination Chamber is 36 feet in diameter, made up of 2 miles of chain and 10 tons of solid steel, all designed to punish the human body. And competing in this Elimination Chamber match, John Cena will defend the WWE Championship just 2 weeks after winning his 16th world title, and he will defend against former champion AJ Styles, the Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose, along with The Miz, possibly the Black Horse and Baron Corbin, and Bray Wyatt. Now,
Bray Wyatt is also a double.
Now, with this, I can't see them putting the title onto Dean Ambrose because he is the Intercontinental Champion.
That's it now.
I could possibly see them giving it back to AJ Styles. I would rule out The Miz as well.
Yes, but you see winning the championship. Face me at WrestleMania.
Personally, if we go with the rumours and what the planned matches for WrestleMania, and something which has been overdue for a while, I see Bray Wyatt walking out of the Elimination Chamber as WWE Champion.
WrestleMania match, to say the least.
The one guarantee is in most people's minds is that John Cena will lose the championship.
You reckon it'll be Bray Wyatt walking out of the Elimination Chamber with the championship to go on to face me at WrestleMania?
Our next match is the first of the 3 women's matches in a match which has gotten personal ever since Survivor Series back in November.
Oh, personal is not the word when it comes to these two.
Nikki Bella will face Natalya. Nikki Bella was supposed to be the captain of SmackDown's women's team at Survivor Series, but was found attacked backstage before the match. Natalya, who was going to be the mascot, for lack of a better word, took her place. It was then later revealed that Natalya was the one who took out Nikki Bella.
Yes.
And ever since then, the two have been colliding in segments about merchandise and have brawled several times. This past Tuesday on SmackDown, we even had Natalya saying that she was in a relationship with John Cena.
Yeah, she claims that, but where's the evidence to back it up?
And then on the Talking Smack show on the WWE Network, whilst Nikki Bella was having an interview, she was interrupted and attacked by Natalya, having her head smashed against the thick glass that's used to have the desk for that show.
Ouch.
Next, we move on to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, when American Alpha, aka Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, also known as the world's greatest tag team, or Team Angle 2.0,
And their opponents are
Heath Slater and Rhino,
okay,
Breezango in Fandango, and Tyler Breeze, the Usos of Jimmy and Jay,
sellout Usos,
the Ascension in Connor and Victor,
Legion of Doom Rick Mox,
and the Vaughn Villains.
also known as the tag team for the 1920s.
And this will be a tag team turmoil match. This match came about a week before on SmackDown, when American Alpha issued an open challenge for the tag team championships, and every tag team came out.
And it turned, as ever, into a massive brawl. Hence, a tag team turmoil match has been set up, and to our knowledge, we have not seen a tag team turmoil match in a very, very long time.
The last one I can recall was like 2005.
Yeah, so first time since 05, tag team turmoil is back. The team I can see walking out with championships will be American Alpha.
Yeah, I don't see American Alpha losing the tag team championships yet, so I'll agree on that one.
Okay, hang on.
Next we have the second women's match on the card, when Alexa Bliss, aka Harley Quinn,
Lol.
defends the SmackDown Women's Championship against the Glow and the Amazing of Naomi.
Wow. Naomi, for the first time in a long, long time, is getting a shot at championship gold.
The first time Naomi's had a proper shot since the SmackDown Women's Championship was introduced back at Backlash.
Yes. But also, going into this match, you've also got to bear in mind the factor in Alexa Harley Quinn Bliss's corner, Mickey James.
Ooh.
And also, in Naomi's corner, you've also got the factor of Becky Lynch.
I'm not sure that will play a huge difference because those two have a match of their own.
Which we'll get to in a minute.
But in any event,
Realistically,
this match between Bliss and Naomi was set up following Naomi pinning Alexa Bliss on the Royal Rumble kickoff show, or post show, pre-show, whatever you want to call it, and then pinning her again the following Tuesday on SmackDown.
yes.
Now, I can see this match going either way. It depends on what WWE wants to do, because should Naomi win this match, then she will go into WrestleMania, which is being held in her home state, and
Florida.
yeah, it's just where it'll give her the chance to go into her home state and her home as the women's champion. However, I could see them delaying Naomi to win the women's championship until WrestleMania and actually have her win it in front of her hometown crowd.
Yeah, so I think Alexa Harley Bliss Quinn will retain the SmackDown Live Women's title, at least for now.
I'm not going to give a prediction because I can see it going either way. That one is hard to call.
It is. Okay.
As briefly mentioned earlier, Becky Lynch will go one-on-one with Mickey James.
Ooh. This will be Mickey James' first pay-per-view match back since NXT TakeOver.
That's unless you count the Royal Rumble tag team match.
Yes, not unless you count that.
This whole rivalry thing, whatever you want to call it,
Came about.
started when Mickey James was revealed as La Luchadora and helped Alexa Bliss retain the SmackDown Women's Championship in the Steel Cage match.
Yeah, and now,
So that's what with Becky Lynch, and now things have been starting to get a little personal because Mickey James is claiming that she was the originator of the women's revolution.
Yeah, that claim seems a little bit old.
Yes, because she wasn't even with the company when the women's revolution or Divas Revolution then was started by Becky Lynch along with two other women who are on Raw at the minute. But I can sort of see the argument because following the departure of Lita and Trish, Mickey James was pretty much for a better part the centre of the women's division.
Yes.
The-
Going into, I think Becky Lynch might, although another part of me reckons that Mickey James might win her pay-per-view match back.
Common sense, and I would say that Mickey James needs to win this match.
She does.
Our final two matches are two very interesting ones.
Oh yes, very.
First of all, we have a 2-on-1 handicap match featuring Apollo Crews and Kalisto
AKA Rey Mysterio 2.0.
taking on Dolph Ziggler, aka Shawn Michaels 2.0.
I love that one. That's a good one. Now this all came about after a rivalry between Ziggler, after Kalisto tried to come to Dolph Ziggler's aid. Dolph Ziggler goes and gives Kalisto a super kick for no good reason.
Yes, that turned Dolph Ziggler heel. And then over the past few weeks on SmackDown, Ziggler has had one-on-one matches with Kalisto, attacked him, had Apollo Crews come running down to the ring to help. This past Tuesday on SmackDown, Apollo Crews defeated that caused Ziggler to get very annoyed and start beating him up with a chair, I believe. This causes Kalisto to come out to attempt to make the save.
Only for him to meet the same fate.
Yes, and then backstage, everyone's favourite general manager, Daniel Bryan,
Yes.
makes a 2-on-1 handicap match for the Elimination Chamber.
Dolph Ziggler was not best pleased.
The final match is basically the implosion that's been building of two members of the Wyatt family.
Oh yes.
As Luke Harper will challenge the man who will face whoever the WWE champion is at WrestleMania, Randy Orton.
Yes, I'm in a match against Luke Harper.
This entire thing has been building for weeks with miscommunication, things happening at the Royal Rumble.
Yes. Where Luke Harper tried to hit his sister Abigail onto the Royal Rumble.
But the most interesting part of this was the week after the Royal Rumble, the SmackDown after the Royal Rumble, Luke Harper came to the aid of John Cena.
Turning face the process.
I wouldn't exactly call that a face turn when they had a tag team match with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. However, this past Tuesday, I would most definitely class as a face turn because in SmackDown's main event, which saw John Cena versus Randy Orton for like the 10th billionth time.
Yes, of course.
We had a situation where the referee was knocked down. So, of course, Bray Wyatt came and got involved and started a 2-on-1 beatdown. Luke Harper comes down to the ring and finally manages to break out of this spell that Bray Wyatt has had over him, hitting him with the discus clothesline and countering the attempted RKO, pushing him into the attitude adjustment that was waited for him by John Cena, and costing him that main event of SmackDown.
Yes, completely effective attitude adjustment, Harper.
However, due to the fact that he is going to be in a championship main event at WrestleMania, I would have to say that Randy Orton needs to win this match.
Yes, I need to win. In order to get me some momentum to go into WrestleMania. And that is Elimination Chamber.
That's the Elimination Chamber match card. Well, main match card. We may have a pre-show, kickoff show match added in there somewhere.
Yeah, they pop up like out of nowhere.
But, and just to recap before we head out of here, the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship, we are predicting Bray Wyatt to walk out as champion.
Yes.
The match between Nikki Bella and Natalya, we are predicting Nikki Bella to pick up the victory in that. In the Tag Team Turmoil match for SmackDown's Tag Team Championships, we are predicting American Alpha to retain.
Yes.
In Alexa Bliss and Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship, we are debating because we can see it going either way.
You could swing either way, so we'll go with that.
In Becky Lynch versus Mickie James, we are going with Mickie James.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, and Apollo Crews and Kalisto versus Dolph Ziggler is a tricky one because normally you would say the 2-on-1 handicap match, the two people will win. However, we could see some kind of swerve put into that one which could cause Dolph Ziggler to win, so that's another match which is a difficult one to get accurate.
Correct.
And with Luke Harper and Randy Orton, we are saying Randy Orton.
Yep.
So, join us next week when we will be giving our review to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view and the Elimination Chamber match itself.
Yes, and then he's been Mr. What, Joe?
And he's been.
Sure, maybe.
Until next time.